Saturday, August 1st, 2009. This morning I woke up in the Outer Banks. This was an extra special trip because I got to spend time with Amanda and her family who were vacationing in the Outer Banks. We stayed in a cottage on the beach. It was beachfront with two other families that used to go to Amanda's church. And a lady who goes to her church rented it out to them. That's Tiff, Amanda's sister. And that picture was taken on the ferry as we were riding over to Ocracoke Island, where we went to Howard's Pub for seafood. And we were going to spend the day biking around the island, but that did not quite work out and because Amanda was not feeling well. But overall, I would say it was a very nice trip, and it was really great to see Amanda and meet her family and friends. It was a short trip. I got there Wednesday evening, and then I had to leave this morning. On the drive back, I entertained myself by listening to Crazy Love. Crazy Love by Francis Chan is a book that Miranda recommended a couple of weeks ago. And Miranda, I am so glad that you did. This is probably the best book I have read in a very long time, and it really helped me to piece together some of the things that God has been teaching me this summer. And the book is just fantastic. It's illuminating and convicting, and I really don't know what else to say other than you should read it. So afterwards, I had a chance to call Kara, our dear friend Kara, who, by the way, moved into her new home in Pennsylvania a week ago this past Friday. And it sounds like things are going well, and she's excited to return to school, as am I. Then I came home and went to work. And now, as a punishment for not vlogging last week, I'm going to demonstrate to you all what happens when somebody tips me at Cold Stone. Thank you! That's a grand old tip that you put in our jar, and I guess it'll make you a star. And you'll never know the love we show as we use it for gas in our car. Honk, honk, vroom, vroom, beep, beep. Thanks for the tip! Right. So, after an exciting evening at Cold Stone, I made my way over to the Chick-fil-A, where I met Victoria and Alicia. And Victoria used her worker discount to get me a chicken kids meal for only $2.39. Woohoo! So then I made my way home and ate my kids meal while watching your vlogs, which leads me to responses. Sarah, I agree with, what's your name? Laura. Your last vlog, the one in which you were really tired, yeah, you looked really pretty, and I was wondering if you'd gotten your hair cut, or I don't know, your hair looked kind of different or something. Anyways, I wrote something about not to worry, your brain will stretch. I think you were talking about how you felt like your brain was on information overload, and yeah, I understand the feeling, but yeah, I think it will stretch over time, and you'll be good. Kind of like your stomach stretches when you eat a lot of food. Anyway, you mentioned that you were considering an art major, art for kids. I think that sounds really awesome, especially since you seem to work well with kids and you seem to really like art, music, and dance and whatnot. So, oh, and I was told by a couple people that you went and saw a play last night, Friday night. Nana Nell? Something like that. And that also you and Miranda were going to a theme park today. I hope that was super fun, and I hope, Miranda, you did not chicken out on the roller coaster. Which leads me to Miranda. Miranda, I did not think your Harry Potter classes were cheesy or obsessive. I like them a lot, and I really like Harry Potter. And I also have not been able to watch your Hufflepuff song, which I really want to, because I am a loyal Hufflepuff. Every quiz that I've taken has always said that I would be in the house of Hufflepuff if I were to be in a house. So, hey. I mean, it's not as cool as Gryffindor, but whatever. Speaking of Harry Potter, Miranda, your cockroach clusters and butterbeer and that other thing that you made sounded really amazing, and I'd love it if you could send me the recipe. If not, I'll just go back and watch your vlogs again. Miranda, good luck on your interview for the new TA job that you're hoping to get. I hope it goes well, and I'd love to hear more about the job if you get it, so keep us posted. Next, we had Victoria. My dear Victoria, that Lincoln hat, I think you're like Frosty the Snowman, and you put on that hat, and you just come alive. Anyway, I agree with the lady you bought it from. You look really cool in it, and it suits you. And you've mostly talked about other people's vlogs because you were responding this past week. And I wanted to tell you that I will take you to the gym anytime you want. I'll even go tomorrow, as long as I get to bed soon. But anyway, your day in the life segment was once again very funny, very funny. Last but not least, Laura, I will forgive you for forgetting that I am the Saturday girl, although I don't know how you could ever forget that. And I would love to receive anything that you feel comfortable sending me, especially the first chapter of your fantasy novel. I think it's the plot that you told me about at the beginning of the year, in which case I really want to read it. So yeah, send me an email and that would be awesome. And I am so very sorry that it didn't work out with your bonsai plant. I know you were really looking forward to giving birth to the bonsai. Oh, but I wanted to tell you, today I drank homemade chai for the first time. One of Amanda's friends that was at the beach house grew up in India, and she has a recipe for homemade chai, which I don't remember, but it was really good, and it made me think of you, and it made me miss you, and it made me look forward to many more nights of chai drinking next year at school. Oh, which makes me remember the question I was going to ask Miranda. I know you said that you aren't going to apply to Eastern, which is sad, but I understand. And you mentioned applying to some other kind of school, but I didn't quite catch what kind of school you said. Anyways, I think that's all for tonight, guys. I hope you have a fabulous Saturday, and I will see Sarah on Monday.